Good morning, card community. This is RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Another book for you to peruse. I call this a Mike Schmidt collectible because Mr. Schmidt is on the cover of the book called The Fightin' Phillies. 100 years of Philadelphia Phillies from the Whiz Kids to the Misfits. Now, I don't know why they only went with 100 years. This book came out had to come out in 2000 and something or other. Ooh, I got my Darren Dalton bookmark in there. That's cool. Has to be a copyright date up here somewhere. Let's see. So this book came out in 2016 by a member of the Phillies broadcasting team, or should I say the front office. Sorry for the little knock there. It's just got stories from Larry Shank, who is the front office guy, mostly in public relations and video production. So he knows a lot about the Phillies and has a lot of information and insight. And this is the picture of Mike Schmidt and Jimmy Rollins. This is when Mike Schmidt had been, for the longest time, the career leader in hits for the Phillies, simply because very few people have an entire career just in Philadelphia, believe it or not. I don't know how many players, but it's very slim, have spent day one and the entirety of their career, upwards of 20 years, playing just for the Phillies. Even Mike Schmidt didn't make it 20 years with the Phillies. He made it about 17. Jimmy Rollins didn't make it all that time, but Jimmy, as a leadoff hitter, got to bat more, and eventually Jimmy overtook Mike Schmidt as the career leader for hits for the Phillies, which he holds today. So that's what this image was the day he broke Mike Schmidt's record. That's where this photo comes from. And this book with Mike Schmidt on the cover. So again, it's part of my Phillies collection. My random baseball item of the day. If you were here Monday, I mentioned that I'm just showing random everyday items that are Phillies related these days because, as I said, I go out anytime I see something with the Phillies logo on it. It doesn't matter what it is. I will usually pick it up and buy it and put it in my collection of random stuff that has been decorated with Phillies logo. And these are everyday objects. So I'm going to show this off for you. I got this at Five Below, which is a little discount store, kind of like a dollar store, but it's got all kinds of different prices. It is a box of Phillies facial tissues. The box is empty now, but at one time it held some tissues. I picked this up at Five Below and have maintained possession of it ever since. Keep it on the shelf just because I'm that nuts. That's really what it is. It's because I'm that dedicated to getting everything and anything Phillies related on my shelves, all right? So today's trivia question, maintaining the concept of interesting baseball cards that you can find. It's interesting, too, because a lot of these cards, interest in these fun cards has spiked, and people are beginning to get them slabbed and sell them on the bay, and they're getting a good price. So this one is from 1986 Fleer. In 1986, Fleer produced a card of a member of the Minnesota Twins, and this player is featured on the card holding a significantly oversized glove. Who is that member of the Twins? Email me the correct answer. I will include my email in the description below, along with a repeat of the question. You'll have today and tomorrow to answer, so good luck on that. And the prize for this one is really neat. Topps Finest. What year is this? This is from Topps Finest 2002. It is an insert card. FM number 2 refractor, Finest Moments of Ivan Rodriguez, because he got the 1999 AL MVP, and this is the 2000 card, so obviously they're highlighting the previous year's MVP. So here's Ivan Rodriguez of the Texas Rangers, the 1999 AL MVP award winner. Topps Finest, that is the card if you could answer that trivia question. So good luck with that. Today it is Small Set Wednesday. So I am showing off today a random set under 100 cards. And calling these cards are very apt because it is a set of playing cards. Now, I have many sets of playing cards in my collection. And there have been many sets of playing cards over the years that featured baseball players. It seemed like a normal fit, baseball on cards that are playing cards, because there's always baseball cards anyway, and they're usually about the same size. So this one, from 1994, the Rookies, Baseball Rookies, 1994. And it's a whole collection of rookies. So let me show you what we got. So this is what the back of the card looks like. You know, the Bicycle Company produced it, and they had the license from the MLB Players Association and from MLB. MLB was using a 125th anniversary logo at the time. 1993 Major League Baseball Rookies. So it had here, this is the baseball rule book definition of how you qualify as a rookie if you're going to be considered for the Rookie of the Year award. And these are the players featured in the set listed alphabetically. You know, it doesn't tell you what suit or numbered card they are. We'll go through that. But those are the individuals who are featured in this set. So I'm going to go through it card by card with you real quick. There's only 54 of them, including the two Jokers, because they did have players on the Jokers. In fact, the Jokers are your National League and American League MVP award winners. So National League Rookie of the Year, or should say Rookie of the Year, not MVP. National League Rookie of the Year winner was Mike Piazza that year. So let's see who made it to a star rookie. Greg McMichael of the Braves, Paul Quantrill of the Red Sox, Steve Reed, Rockies. Check this out, Trevor Hoffman of the Padres. That's a cool card. Imagine getting this sucker slabbed. I wonder how many people have ever bothered to do that. Tim Pugh of the Reds, Angel Miranda of the Brewers, Steve Cook, Pirates, Aaron Seeley, Red Sox, Kirk Reuter of the Expos still, Rene Arocha of the Orioles. Here's another cool one. Pedro J. They threw the J in there. Pedro Martinez of the Dodgers. So you can see we've already got 3 Hall of Fame players. Armando Reynoso, Rockies. Jason Berry of the White Sox. Chucky Carr, I used to love Chuck Carr. Always had a lot of enthusiasm for the game. Marlins. Jeff McNeely, Red Sox. This almost looks like a photoshopped image, doesn't it? It's like they threw his face on somebody else's body or something. Joe K-Mac. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to call him K-Mac of the Brewers. Phil Hyatt, Royals. Brent Gaines, Athletics. Will Cordero of the Expos. Al Martin, Pirates. Wayne Kirby, Indians. Lou Frazier, Expos. Carlos Garcia, Pirates. Rich Amaral, Mariners. Mike Lansing of the Expos. David Hulse of the Texas Rangers. You want to see a fun thing, look up David Hulse and foul balls. Watch the YouTube story about David Hulse and foul balls. Tim Salmon, highly touted rookie at the time from the Angels. Troy Neal of the A's. Al Martin. Didn't we just have Al Martin? Did they give us 2 Al Martin cards? Didn't we just have an Al Martin? Right, yeah, right there. Interesting. Al Martin made it on twice. Huh. J.T. Snow, Angels. Jeremy Burnitz from the Mets. Brett Boone, Mariners. Jeff Conine from the Marlins. Carlos Garcia, Pirates. Craig Paquette, A's. Ryan Thompson, the Mets. Another Will Cordero. Will Cordero was featured twice from the Expos, I'm pretty sure. Will Cordero. So a couple people got in there twice. Wasn't Will Cordero featured a second time? Yeah, right here. So Will Cordero makes it in there twice. Vinny Castillo, Rockies. There's an extra Mike Piazza card. No problem with that. Oh, a couple Mike Piazzas. Look at that. They're throwing Mike in all over the place. Another Jeff Conine. Another Troy Neal. Another David Hulse. Wow, this is weird. They threw a couple people in there multiple times. Another Al Martin. Holy moly. And there's the Kevin Stalker, the only Phillies representative. Kevin Stalker made it as the ace of hearts, and Tim Salmon Rookie of the Year. So there are a couple duplicates in there, but it is a standard deck of playing cards. Again, the USA Playing Card Company and the Bicycle Playing Card Company, I guess they might be the same ones because it says Bicycle here. But there were a couple different playing card companies making playing cards from the late 80s through the mid 90s with baseball players, and I've been trying to acquire all of those. The last 15 years, last 10 years, there's been a company called Sports Hero Decks, which began making caricature playing cards of the greats of all the different sports. I am not actively seeking them as I'm a Phillies collector more so than any other team collectors, so getting things dedicated to other teams doesn't appeal to me as much as getting general playing card sets like this. But that is your Major League Baseball Rookies playing card set from 1993. Figured I'd show that out on Small Set Wednesday here. Hope you enjoyed that. It's fun to look at these rarely seen baseball card sets, so to speak. I enjoy doing so, and again, because it's a set, it is 100% something I am fascinated to have in my collection. So I hope you all appreciated that. I want to say thanks for stopping by. Please consider to like, subscribe, commenting, and all that jazz. I appreciate the support as I try to support everybody else in this great card community. Don't forget about the trivia question. Check out the description below for more information on that. And I hope to see you again on Friday for more awesome baseball card content and trivias with prizes. All right? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it muchly. Take care.